years to receive the vaccine. Presentation of the first day's arguments in the case against Sheikh Hasina and two others for crimes against humanity continues. In the upcoming national elections, individuals and groups causing disorder to be identified and strict action to be taken, warns Home Advisor. July mass uprising that shook the world will never be erased from the hearts of the people of this country, comments LGRD advisor. Six people died in one day due to dengue and 953 admitted to hospitals, says Health Department. World leaders meet in Egypt tomorrow to bring a lasting end to the war in Gaza and establish peace. UN experts say it will take several generations to rebuild Gaza. And Argentina and Colombia secure spots in the FIFA Under-20 World Cup semi-finals. Assalamu alaikum viewers, this is News at 10 on BTV News. I'm Imtiaz Siddiqui. You just heard the highlights, moving on to the details of those and other stories. Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus reached Rome, the capital city of Italy, to join the flagship event of the annual World Food Forum. The Bangladesh Bimani Airlines flight carrying the Chief Advisor landed at Rome Fiumicino Airport at 5:30 local time. Professor Yunus will deliver a keynote speech at the main session of the World Food Forum tomorrow. In addition, he will hold meetings with FAO Director General Dr. Q Dong-yu and heads of various international organizations. In those meetings, the discussions will focus on global issues such as food security, poverty alleviation, and sustainable development. The Chief Advisor is scheduled to return home on October 15. For the first time in the country, a nationwide typhoid vaccination campaign has begun. Under this program, children aged between 9 months and under 15 years will receive the typhoid vaccine completely free of cost. The campaign was inaugurated in the morning at Sir Salimullah Muslim Orphanage in Azimpur by Health Advisor Nurjahan Begum. Social Welfare Advisor Sharmin S. Murshid was also present at the event. At Vikarunisa Noon School, the program was inaugurated by the Chief Advisor's Special Assistant on Health and Family Welfare Affairs, Professor Dr. Sayyidur Rahman. At Dhaka Residential Model College, the campaign was inaugurated by Primary and Mass Education Advisor Dr. Bidhan Ranjan Roy Poddar. Health Advisor Nurjahan Begum called on everyone to extend their cooperation to make the typhoid vaccination campaign a success. Speaker said that the typhoid vaccine is safe and has no major side effects. This is the first ever nationwide initiative to bring such a large number of children under vaccination within a month for protection against typhoid. The vaccination campaign will continue until November 13 and birth certificates are not mandatory to receive the vaccine. Arguments have been presented on the first day in the case against ousted Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina and two others for the crimes against humanity during the July movement. During presenting arguments, the chief prosecutor told the tribunal that the long authoritarian rule of the Awami League had established a repressive regime in the country, making the mass uprising of July 24 The three-member International Crimes Tribunal 1, headed by Justice Ghulam Murtaza Majumdar, started hearing the arguments this morning. Once the arguments conclude, the case will move to the verdict stage. Later, while briefing journalists, the chief prosecutor claimed that during the live broadcast of the proceedings, the official Facebook page of the chief prosecutor's office came under a cyber attack. He alleged that the attack was intended to obstruct the trial process. Earlier on 8th of October, the deposition of the 54th and final witness was completed with the cross-examination of the investigation officer Mohammad Alamgir after 28 working days of the testimony. Two other accused in the case are former Home Minister Asaduzzaman Khan Kamal and former IGP Chaudhry Abdullah Al Mamoon. Chief Election Commissioner A.M.M. Nasiruddin has said the Commission is committed to conduct a transparent and accountable election. He told journalists after a meeting with the officials of the administration and law enforcement agencies at the Chattogram Circuit House today. The EC is dedicated to organize an election that will be open and visible to all. The EC said, rejecting the notion of anything hidden. Divisional Commissioner Mohammad Ziauddin chaired the meeting while Election Commissioner Mohammad Anwarul Islam Sharkar was present among others. Nasiruddin said their goal is to create conducive environment for voters, ensuring that every Bangladeshi has the opportunity to exercise their voting right. At the Secretariat today, the advisor said that around 80,000 members of the armed forces will be deployed during the polls, while CCTV cameras will be installed at vulnerable polling centers. He added that directives have been issued to ensure that members of law enforcement agencies and election officials strictly refrain from any unlawful activities. Jahangir Alam Chaudhry further alleged that certain fascist intellectuals had previously instigated unrest in the hill tracts. The Home Advisor also said that individuals who served during the 2014, 2018 and 2024 national elections will, as far as possible, be excluded from responsibilities in the upcoming polls. About 1.5 lakh police personnel will receive a special election training to ensure a foolproof security arrangement, the advisor added. LGRD advisor Asif Mahmood Shaji Bhuiya has said the July mass uprising has stirred the whole world and its memories will never be erased from the minds of the common people. The government has taken endeavors to keep the memories of the July mass uprising ever alive through different initiatives, he said while unveiling the foundation stone of the July monument, July Sriti Stambho, inside Usmani Uddan in Dhaka this afternoon. After a vitriolic history of killings, enforced disappearances, abductions and repression for 16 long years, there came 36 days of continuous genocide. On August 5, 2024 came the long-awaited victory. People from all walks of life took a long breath of freedom under the open sky. The aesthetic July monument, July Sriti Stambho, is being built to commemorate and create an everlasting memorial recalling the fall of the power-hungry fascist Sheikh Hasina regime and the victory of the Student and Common People's Alliance. One of the principal architect and organizer of the July mass uprising, advisor Asif Mahmood Shaji Bhuiya said, our vested quarter is engaged in creating purposive debate, rejecting the government's endeavor to make the memories of the July uprising everlasting. It is interesting that During the Hasina regime, they were completely silent, he observed. The advisor said identical monuments are being constructed in 64 districts across Bangladesh. He added that the government will take kaleidoscopic initiatives to commemorate the July mass uprising. An important hub of the capital, Osmani Uddan, will host the 90-foot-tall July monument, July Sriti Stampo. The Dhaka South City Corporation (DSCC) will construct the monument with the sponsorship from the local government division. Chief Advisor to Special Assistant Faiz Ahmed Taib said that unwarranted laws in the past had put people's personal information at risk and allowed the misuse of fabricated data to harass individuals in various ways. He made the remarks at a conference held today at the ICT Division Auditorium, highlighting the significance of several recently approved ordinances, including the Personal Data Protection Ordinance, National Data Management Ordinance, and the Cybersecurity Amendment Ordinance 2025, which were recently endorsed by the Advisory Council. Faiz Ahmed Taib said the new ordinances would play a vital role in keeping the country competitive in the global stage. ICT Division Secretary Sheesh Haider Chaudhary emphasized the importance of ensuring data security in citizens' lives, protecting individuals and institutions, and strengthening accountability across all sectors. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir has said that the people of the country want to see an election and wish to return to democratic system through that election. He made these remarks today at a discussion meeting held at the Dhaka Reporters Unity, organized by the Nationalist Like-Minded Alliance on the occasion of the second death anniversary of Saifuddin Ahmed Munir, the late General Secretary of the Democratic League. The meeting was presided over by the convener of the alliance, Dr. Fariduzzaman Farhad, and other leaders of the organization also present. He said no matter how much conspiracy there is, the people of this country will not accept anything imposed on them. Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir further said that many conspiracies are being hatched against Bangladesh, but the people of this country have the power to defeat those conspiracies. Now, international news.